Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a weekly reading for Aquarius from the 17th of April until the 23rd of April. So we're going to shuffle your cards, and don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. There's also links in the description for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee into my crystal shop. So, let's just lay down your 10 cards on the table. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. Okay, and the card I get is the Six of Pentacles in the reversed position. First of all, I do sense there's someone around you who is taking. Okay, and the more you give, the more they seem to take. Okay, and you would think it's the opposite. You would think that the more you give, the more you're going to get back, but it's kind of this opposite energy which I get here. I mean, don't get me wrong, it will come back in equal measure at one time or another, okay? It may not come back from the same source, it may come back from another source, but it will come back. But first of all, you need to let go and move away from that situation, and then you allow space for it to come back to you, okay? It's just a matter of time here, okay? You may well have had to spend a lot of money recently, okay, which could be around something which needed repairing, something which needed replacing, or something new here, okay. Could well be some problems here around a work, money, or business situation that needs to be resolved. The card crossing is the World card in the reversed position. I do sense your whole world just come crashing down recently. You know, it could well be that something was said, that something was done here, and it just changed things completely here. It's also something here about some kind of vicious cycle which you're in, okay. It's like you're trying to move away, or you're trying to make some changes around a situation, but you keep getting brought back to square one, okay. It's a bit like being in a computer game, you know, and you're wanting to move to the next level, but you need to pick up the keys and the coins. So there's something you need to do here, okay. Something needs to be resolved, and then you can move forward and away from this vicious cycle into something much healthier. In the past, coming to the present, I've got the King of Swords here, okay. I do sense actually that you've been thinking seriously around this situation, okay, but I also sense that someone's been taking advantage of your good nature, and as I picked up earlier, there's very much this feeling of taking and not giving anything back in return, okay. But you've kind of been thinking about it, okay. You've been thinking a lot about making some changes around this situation, perhaps even putting your foot down or drawing a line in the sand, okay. There's no middle option here, okay. You've had enough, you know, enough is enough, and I just feel that it's been happening more and more recently, and you're kind of getting to that point where you're left in no doubt that it's time to make some changes here. So looking more forward, now that's good, okay. I've got the Ace of Pentacles here. It's very much about the world shifting from your shoulders and into the palm of your hands here, as you can see on the card, and rather than letting this person or this situation control you, okay, it's very much about you taking back power and about you controlling the situation, okay. And it could well be that you need to lose the world to gain it here, okay. It's very much this feeling of letting go of something to allow something new to come in. So again, it's about these changes which you make, okay. So either you put your foot down or you draw a line in the sand, okay. Things can't carry on the same way. It's also about some money on the way. Yes, it could be around work or business, but often it's also about something which isn't worked for. So it could well be around something like a win or some kind of inheritance or some kind of settlement which you're waiting on, okay. And I get within 1 month here. The gold card is shown by the, it's the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position. It's very karmic, okay, but it's also about letting go of something. So really you're wanting to resolve this situation, you know, you've had enough, okay, And again, it's very much confirmation here with the number 8 that the same experience has been repeating over and over again, has been repeating over and over again, has been repeating over and over again. Okay, but it's like everything comes crashing down, okay, which then helps, because very much this feeling of letting go or losing the world to gain the world, okay? And then it's a win-win situation for you, because what's yours will always come in, okay? There's also something here about some kind of fresh start around work or a business situation for you. Okay, so the card in the subconscious is the Hanged Man in the reverse position. It's a major card, okay, so it is about this major situation, big changes taking place around you. The Hanged Man reversed is very, very positive, okay, it's this release, it's this letting go. It's about you seeing things from a different perspective. It's like you change the way you look at something, and then what you look at also changes as well. So I do sense this change of direction here for you as well, and breaking free from this vicious cycle once and for all. Yeah, I mean, this is how things have been. You've got the 9 of Wands here, okay, this is the advice card, okay. It shows, if you like, these sticks in the ground which appear like the bars to a prison. You felt trapped. It shows you here, looking back, you've got this bandage around your head, okay, so it's very much about these psychological hurts, okay. But there's a gap here between 2 of the sticks. Okay, you've taken the stick from the gap. Okay, you're halfway there. Okay, it's in your hands. Okay, and it's very much the feeling now of just turning around, seeing that gap, and then just moving forward and away from this situation. But you are full of a lot of fear. You know, you're scared. There's a strong sense of the need for a leap of faith or to take a risk around the situation. But it's on the way. Changes are on the way. As I said, with the Ace of Pentacles, it does show you gaining more security within the next month. So you will do that. Yeah, because at the moment, you're being pulled one way and then the other, which is shown by the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, I love this card because you look, you've got a ship here, which is you, and then you've got a ship here, which is what you want. Okay, so all what you've been asking the universe for, but they're far apart at the moment, and you've got like this ocean here. You know, these ships would love to come together. Okay, and once the sea calms, the ships can come together very easily. Okay, so it's very much this feeling that once the mind settles, the emotions settle, and then you go towards what you want, and what you want starts coming towards you, and you're like at this transitional period here, but it's on the way. It's just a matter of just sorting out these issues which play on your mind and your emotions. Yeah, I mean, the card in the hopes and fears is the Page of Swords in the reverse position. So quite clearly there's something toxic going on around you, okay? Could well be this toxic energy, okay? And it kind of holds you back, okay? So it could well be a person or a situation, but quite clearly it shows you drawing a line in the sand here with a sword pointing down, letting go once and for all, and just moving away from this situation. And then the outcome card is the King of Cups reversed. Yes, I mean, it shows an outpouring of emotions here, okay? And it does throw up a whole lot of stuff. I mean, it's positive in the sense that it's about positive change here, but first of all, it's going to throw up a whole lot of stuff. It's a bit like you've got like a river, there's a dam, it's been building up, okay, and you make your feelings known around a situation. The dam bursts and all the water is all over the place, okay, but it will settle down. You know, it's like this transitional period. It's a bit like you've got a snow globe, you shake it up, all the snow's all over the place, but that beautiful scene is there, and it will manifest. You know, once the mind settles after this difficult period, the mind will settle, the emotions will settle, you start going towards what you want, and what you want starts coming towards you. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. There's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, into my crystal shop. Thank you.